Three of President Trump's top trade advisors met with Chinese officials in London for a new round of trade talks. Meetings are expected to go through tomorrow. Fox's Greg Palkot has that story.
We're taking in billions of dollars of tariff money. The money is pouring in, and it hasn't even started yet.
President Trump says his new trade policy is working, and today it's getting a big test. His top three trade officials met with their Chinese counterparts here in London for talks aimed at ending the tariff war. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, Trade Representative Jameson Greer, and Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick are representing the U.S., hoping diplomacy can help settle disputes between the world's two biggest economies. At the top of the agenda, making sure American companies have access to Chinese rare earth minerals.
This was a very significant sticking point because China controls, as you know, something like 90% of the rare earths and the magnets.
Today's talks are hoping to build on a 90-day tariff pause agreed to in Geneva last month. Democrats on Capitol Hill say the president is trying to have it both ways, touting income from the tariffs while also slashing them in order to cut a deal.
The Trump tariffs are going to raise costs on everyday Americans by thousands of dollars.
And some say instead of making a deal with Beijing, the administration should be focusing on boosting the economy back home.
In order to really beat the Chinese Communist Party, you still have to have a strong domestic economy.
If the two sides can't come to an agreement by August, American tariffs on Chinese goods will shoot back up to 145%. In London, Greg Palkot, Fox 4 News.
Stocks finished today mixed after positive talks on trade between the U.S. and China, as we mentioned, but really failed to take off for the entire day. You see the Dow was down 1 point. The Nasdaq up about 60, S&P 500 up a little more than 5.5.